All right, folks. We're nearly there. But Genesis 43 and 44? That is right, isn't it? 43 and 44. I've got to church early, so I thought I'd just whiz a quick video right now. In Genesis 43 and 44, we're seeing the unfolding of this Joseph story with his brothers. And it's obviously one big test. Joseph is testing to see if they've changed, if they've matured and developed. And in that sense, it's very much like our lives. God does not test us to see us fail, He tests us to see us grow. And we're often invited into tests that will probably make clear, reveal whether or not we're changing, whether or not we're growing. Character tests, patience tests, all of the tests of what's going on the inside and not just on the exterior. But it's never spiteful. This isn't a spiteful test or a mean test. This isn't to see us fall down. This is for Joseph to see what the brothers are like now, how they actually behave. And so we see a few tests here. Obviously, he keeps making them go back and forward. He's making them wait. He's making them work for the big reveal that's about to happen next time. He's also making them show their heart towards each other a little bit more now. So one of the things he does is, it says in 43 verse 34, portions were taken to them from Joseph's table, but Benjamin's portion was 5 times as much as the rest of theirs. Now, obviously, Benjamin is the only full brother that Joseph has. And so all of the others are half brothers, and then they share a dad. But Benjamin shares a mother and a father. So I'm sure Joseph is completely moved to see his brother. But 2, I think this is a test. How will they deal with favour now? Joseph used to be the favoured one, and they hated it and pulled him down for it. But now he's displaying Benjamin with favour and testing the brothers to see what they're going to do in response to that. Are they going to pull Benjamin down? Are they going to get jealous? Are they going to do something spiteful? One of the things that is interesting is that Jacob sends them with gifts to Joseph. He sends them back to Egypt with lots of gifts, and we know that gifts often can make a statement, win us favour. But it worked for him with Esau, so he's doing it again. He's taking that same approach. Let's honour, let's give. Let me almost distract myself from my wrongs by blessing and pouring out. And something that I read that I thought was interesting, just as an observation, is there are 10 brothers and they each take 2 pieces of silver or gold, silver, and that was the price that Joseph was sold for. So they end up returning to him the price that they received for his slavery, which I just think is an interesting, fantastic biblical detail. In Genesis 44, the tests continue, and obviously Joseph plants the cup into one of the sacks. Now, we begin to see here the character change that's happened over the years in these brothers. Judah emerges as the leader and offers to lay himself down in place of Benjamin, basically identifying that our father won't survive this. Our father won't survive the loss of another treasured son, and so I'll go in his place. And we see Judah, the one who said, let's sell him into slavery, becomes the one who says, I will lay down my life in slavery for another. And I'm reminded of the words of Jesus that says, there's no greater love than this, to lay down your life for a brother. And we see that come to pass in these brothers' lives. And so they're growing, they're learning, character is developing, they're changed men. And, they, in this case, are innocent. In the case of stealing the cup, they're innocent. In lots of other cases, they have guilt, and we've got to be careful that we don't overlook some of our guilt because of some of our good works. But Joseph is ready to bless them, and he's ready to find his peace. I think he already has found his peace. But it's interesting how him finding his peace is not about him diminishing or reducing what has been done to him. It's about him finding purpose in what he's been through. And he's ready to find the purpose in what he's been through. He's now in a position to bless his family in a profound way and reunite them, which we're going to read about tomorrow. But it is an amazing kind of arc of all of these brothers who have gone through a profound change. The one that they hated, the one that they sold, and even were tempted to kill, becomes the one that will save them. And isn't that just like a picture of Jesus? That he was nailed to a cross and yet was the one who was going to come and ultimately save all. So glimpses of the gospel in these chapters today, glimpses of Christ, and glimpses of a great reunion to come. So we'll look at that tomorrow.